Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. We got a ton of work to do today. We want to finish up the grass bro. Make sure he's in the game. There's a lot of stuff I want to do because I want to submit like a little trailer to the Game Dev TV contest thingy. Or I guess it's not a contest, but indie fund thingy. But for anyone who's new here who hasn't seen the game, this is a kind of a cozy survival crafting game that I've been working on for a while now. A few months, a month or two. And we are just trying to develop the demo for it. You can do a lot in it. So far, mostly it's just simple build system that I have. This will be expanded a lot in the future, but for the demo, probably not too crazy. There's a lot I need to do before I submit it, because I want to get a few systems built in, or not systems, just a lot of visuals kind of built in before I submit it. Mostly placeables, because right now we really just have like some basic placeables, like the small box and the crafting bench, things like the wall lantern. But we need to make it look a lot better, because really what I want to do is make the visuals look insane right away from the beginning. So that's probably what we're going to be working on. Right now, we've been focusing on making the visuals as good as possible to really get the vibe across. A lot of the systems are in place already, but they're fairly simple systems anyway, just like inventory and build systems. There's going to be more complicated ones that come later in the game, but really the core of the game is the visuals, is the story, is the vibe. So that's really what we've been focusing on so far. But yeah. Oh, I should also get the whole render thing working. I wonder if I should make that a little bigger. I have it set up where if you're walking, like let's say you put down a foundation and it's like that, you can climb up onto it. But I wonder if I should make it like a little bit higher, because right now it's like nothing at all. Foot check 1 and foot check 2. We have multiple ray casts here. So we have that one and foot check 2. I think this one can just be a little bit higher up. It's at 0.5, let's say 0.7. Is that too much? -0.6. We should probably do that because it needs to extend past the collision, of course. Okay, so then even on that height, we're good. If I do like that, nope. Nope. I think that's pretty good. Like here, you should have to jump. Flight mode. I do kind of like that you can build like that with the foundations. Okay. We do have a lot to do, like I said. Grass Bro, we were working on that already. And so we can just continue on this because it's pretty fairly simple. So like Dark Rat has match current state. We have these. Let's just toss these in the grass bro. Obviously, this should be idle, walking, burrowing, acceleration not declared. These are the types of things that we could just throw in a unit script. So we should probably do in our general script, this is going to be a ground creature. We have creature movement, which is a class. We're using a static class for that. Doesn't matter. Let's do ground creature. Okay, we put that in there. Ground creature. Every tick move. We have every tick move and then we have every tick stop. Every tick move. Maybe that should be in creature movement. Well, it should be. Because what does every tick move do? Okay, it does all of this. This can be in creature movement. I think it's a navigation agent. G pose. Okay, velocity equals velocity.lerp. This is going to return a vector 3. We have creature movement aligned with Y on the dark. Okay. Return lerp deer times speed excel times delta. Oh, whoops. Oh, we're going to need the turn speed as well. Deer times speed. Oh. Do we just pass in... Yeah, we just pass in velocity. This might be insane to do it like this, but we only have to do this like once. Plunk. Rotate creature. This might be way too much. Rotation, delta, turn, speed, float. Was it rotation? Returns a float. Oops. Let's try this. Let's try it on the dark rat first. Equals creature movement dot every tick move, and then we need velocity, nav, speed, excel, delta. Oh, we need more. Oh, global position. That's after nav. Maybe I just do this might be way too much to even need to do. And then here I can just do a regular, wait. Oh, in every tick move we were doing this. Check align Y. We do something like this. Copy this, throw this here. Okay, let's just see what breaks. This can be commented out for now, but maybe this will make things simpler. Okay. Nice. They ain't doing no rotating because we have forgotten to rotate them. Okay, velocity, rotation, turn speed, delta. Turn speed, delta. Nice. Okay, that works. Okay, that's good. We could do all of this. Copy, go to grasp. Oh, this should also be. Which means all of these can go away. Rock golem. Those are gone. Okay. Now we have copy this, go to GrassPro. We don't have check line Y. Okay, we don't need to do that yet. So we can do this, get new nav target. This is the type of thing that we'll need to figure out who, like every creature might have completely different, like if they need to get a random nav target. So we could break this into like get nav target near player, get nav target near this area or whatever, you know. Check valid path timeout. We do this. Oh, enter idle. We have a duration here. Oh, we have this. Maybe we throw this. We do something like this. Then we copy these. Go into our ground creature. Animation player, blip. Okay. Then random keys. Yep. Okay. Okay, what else am I doing here? Let's make this enter walking. We're doing a lot of cleanup and making things easier. That's on nav timer timeout. What else do we have? Oh, it's just check valid path and that. Okay. Nav timer timeout. This one is called Scurry because that's just what it was. I could just throw that in there. You know what? Ground creature is going to have a at export var footsteps. Audio stream player 3D. Get rid of that. Go here. Get rid of that. Here. Now, some of this stuff can even be broken into the base class, but what's up, Lunchbox? How you doing, man? Okay. So now footsteps is there. Sweet. What else? We have enter walking on that. Okay. Check valid path. Blah blah blah. How do we just do this. We have every tick move here, but I don't think this gets used anywhere. Oh, whoops. Yep, so we don't need this. Okay, let's, I guess we just go here and drag a grass bro in and see what happens. Is this guy gigantic? I just spit out my nicotine lozenge. My goodness, this guy is huge. Oh, I'm tempted to just make him huge. Okay, he's not doing anything yet, of course. It's kind of sweet having him huge, but we may scale him down. I've just always only ever seen him small, so it's hilarious seeing him big. Okay, so our grass bro on ready. Well, he starts off idle. What about dark rats? What do they start off? Enter idle. Oh, okay. So we do that. Now let's see what happens. Oh, there he is. And it already just works. Man, that's nice. Oh, he is stuck. Unable to move. Why? If is reachable, blah blah blah. Okay, dark rats. Do they have any collision? Oh, they're on 6 and 7, and then mask 1 and 2. Rock Golem is only on that. So if I just take away his collision, how does he do? Oh, he just falls to the ground. Is that because there is a... yeah, there is that. So let's make him run into 1, I guess. But will he get stuck? Yes. Why is he, like, consistently getting stuck? Okay, what do we have here? We have... Okay, target desired. On reaching blah blah blah. Is navigation finished? Do we have that on, like, these guys? Navigation finished. Oh, it's right there. Okay. We just need to add that here. I think this guy has it too then? Yeah. Which we could probably make this... in the base class, but I feel like some of this stuff should be explicitly done in each group. So that's all it was. It wasn't a collision thing. Okay, let's see how this is. Okay, he's a little smaller now. He does snap to my water reflections are a little wonky, but yeah, the animation snap, so we can just go ahead and make sure that our animation player it's half a second too long. Let's see here. Do we have like a million more draw calls now? Okay. Let's go to forest. Let's remove a bunch of these rats. We don't need that many. Okay, grass burrow now needs enter burrowing, enter unburrowing. We have enter caving already. We did delete. Oh. 3, turn speed 4. Oh. So we need 4 there, but otherwise we're fine, I think. Well, it's all or this needs to be 0.9, 0.9. Turn speed can be 2. Something like that. Okay, and the rock golem we have enter caving. So animation player, anim keys. No, we just have burrow. Unburrow. Burrow idle. Fast unburrow. Walk. Or no, scurry. Idle, scurry, unburrow, burrow, idle. Okay. I think we're good there. Burrow, idle. Okay. On navigation finished, we're going to do enter burrowing. And then enter burrow idle is going to be like rock, enter cave idle. Enum keys dot cave idle. Nav timer dot start. Okay, so we're doing this. How do we want to do this? It would be very similar, so what are the enum keys on this doing? So cave does enter cave idle. Caved idle. Idle. Uncave does enter idle. And then walk just does play footsteps. Okay. And on dark rat, we're just we don't even have any enum keys. How are we playing footsteps? Oh, we're just looping. Oh, yeah, we're just doing that. Then we're doing stop. So we could do the same thing here. Enter burrowing, stop, enter burrow idle. We don't really need that. Enter idle, footsteps dot stop. Footsteps dot play. But if we enter burrowing or idle, we should stop. Okay. I can probably build a much better state system, but not yet. I'm going to go grab a little more coffee and go to the bathroom real quick. So I will just park you right here. Be right back. Okay. We're back. Oh. This dude just entered burrow. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and make sure that our animations are looping correctly. I think we already did this, but burrow, loop mode, none. Linear, none. Scurry is linear, linear. Unburrow, none. Okay, it wasn't really planned there. We have burrow, burrow idle, scurry, unburrow. Okay, so on burrow, well, first let's take a look at this. So we have burrow is 2.4583 seconds. Okay. Call method track on the grass burrow. Okay. What? There we go. Just doesn't update for some reason. Enter burrow idle. Let's enter walking. So we could do if current state is equal to state dot burrow idle, then enter unburrow, unburrowing, else enter walking. Enter idle starts the nav timer again. We do need to come up with better state systems, but this is just an easy way, or a simple starting way. But as I add more creatures, I need to figure out a better system. Okay. We're going to do this enter burrowing here. Enter burrow idle. Then on unburrow, unburrow is same length. Argument count args 0. We can't really do a random one there. I guess let's see here. We'll just do it on 3 second, but this will of course need to change. And let's see what breaks. Where are you going, brother? You are going far. Oh. And you are still twisting. Still turning. Doesn't need to turn. Come on. Nav timer timeout. Burrowing should do that, right? Enter burrowing. Oh, maybe we're not doing that. Something like this. Let's also make sure sure. Fine by me. Avail in the Twitch chat. What's up? How you doing? Okay. Still rotating a bunch. Uh-oh. We can change that. Also, this rock is floating. Come on. But it did unburrow, right? Okay, you can go ahead and finish up. Why is he going so far? What's up with the unburrow time? Let's do 0.25 for that, and then unburrow on the anim keys. Oh, this is enter walking. On nav timer timeout. State burrow idle. Ah, we're not doing the states yet. So he's just going straight into walk. I think that should fix it. Let's also make sure our maybe we can just do this. Something like that. Plant just came to life. Yes. Okay. Okay, now he's only walking and then stopping. Is he going way off again? Better not be. We took away the... Oh, we didn't. He randomly will just start running like crazy. Okay, burrowed. Nice. Unburrowed. Nice. Entered idle. Did not enter idle. Interesting. Unburrowing. Let's take a look at this again. Unburrow goes enter idle. Maybe that just never got reached. What's this game about? It's kind of a crafting slash survival slash cozy game. Oh, nice. Okay, he's in idle now. Nice. Now he's moving around. Okay. He's acting a little wonky with his animations, but... Oh, and there's still some weirdness with the outline. Oh, that's because of materials. So we can go to the grass creature. First, we can actually just go to the blend file. But yeah, Avail, it's basically like a kind of a cozy game. Actually, let's do it this way, where we first add them in here. And it will have some like puzzle elements. Demo or playtest, not yet, but hopefully within the next few weeks. That's what we're hoping for. At least on the Discord. I want to get a Steam page up very soon as well. So if you are interested, you can always join the Discord or just follow along in the Twitch. But we're still pretty early on in development, so it's like I've been trying to build in the systems, and now we're starting to get there now. But why is this? Standard material. Okay. We'll do that. Save as grass creature brown. And then here we can do another standard material, make unique. Albedo, we're gonna go like that. Save as grass creature grass. Or grass creature green. Save. Okay, and then we can do this. We can go here, cube. Oh, whoops, blend file. Been doing game dev a long time, like 2 years now. With this game, it's only been a little bit, but I started learning like 2 years ago, I would say. It's been kind of off and on over the past year, but we're picking back up again because it's now life has calmed down enough to where I can jump back in and start making stuff. But yeah, we want to hopefully have a demo and a playtest soon. Because right now there's some stuff you can do. There's just not a bunch of like interaction with the creatures and stuff. Okay, now I think he has... Yeah, now he's got better outlines because he has actual materials on him. Whoa! Hey there, big guy. Where are you going? Where did my grass guy go? Oh, he's over here. Okay, he burrows down. Okay. Now, right now he's kind of looping just over and over again, jumping around and burrowing. Which is very similar to like how the rock golem acts right now. There's no real like rhyme or reason to it. It's just he follows a loop. But we will want to change that. Yeah. You have a good radio voice, thank you. I also have a good mic here that has a compressor on it that helps a lot. Or a decent enough mic with a compressor will do a lot. There you are. Burrowing right next to the fire, huh? Let's put that out for you so you don't catch on fire. Okay. I think we're going to make this guy a little bit smaller. Let's do 0.3. 0.4. There we go. Because then he's going to be in burrow mode, and then you're going to be able to extract grass from him when he's burrowed. I wonder if I should make it so they get scared. They could get scared of the rats, and then they do the fast unburrow. Let's say, why am I not getting autocomplete? That's annoying. Oh, it's because of this. Goodness. Anim Keys has fast unburrow? Yes. Why is there... Oh, we need a regular idle. So that will happen. This happens when startled and burrowed. And this will make them run away. What do you do? Why don't you do when they get scared that they do that Tom and Jerry run? Yeah. Well, I'll have them already. They have the fast unburrow, which is like this. If I go to regular unburrow is like this. Takes a while. Fast unburrow is like this. Boom. They jump way high in this guy. But that is like if they're startled. I could work on that because that's clearly not like timed very well. But it's like they pop out of the ground. So I think that will happen if like rats show up and start scurrying around them. Okay, I mean, these guys are in now, so I can go, let's take this guy. Over here, we'll do a duplication. So we have a couple of them. We could also go to global. Funk, get. Grass bro Navigation. We'll do this again. Player var equals null. Goodness sakes, this. 1 second. My headphones keep just bumping my mic. Okay. Oh, funk. Okay. This is basically, we'll just do the same one as that, but instead. Okay, we had this. We'll do get, what was it? Raspboro. Okay, and we'll have a different way of doing navigation and stuff in the future anyway, like, but okay. Some of them are moving really short amounts, once again. Oh, you know what that is? It's just that it's not reachable wherever they're trying to go. Global, where's our global? Yeah, let's do 10 and 10. I think that'll make it more tightly script. I have not realized how similar my language and GD script. What is your language? Yeah, GD script is very similar to like Python. That guy went over there. These guys all grouped together. That guy is just off playing his own thing. These guys will want to be on a more herd-based thing. Right now they're trying to go near the player. Let's see if they come over here. Okay, they're in there and they're doing their thing. We will just make them. Let's see. Enter burrow idle. Let's do that here. Because otherwise they don't really burrow for very long. Oh, you made a language. Okay. My language is called Twinkies. I made my language look like C in JavaScript, but it's so similar to GD script I never noticed. Oh, nice. Okay, let's make sure that this didn't break anything. The reflections on this are really annoying. I need to fix my water. thing, my water shader. Because it just looks weird. Just need to find a better shader, I think. Okay, these guys still work fine. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, would you look at that? There we go. Thank you, Giant. I appreciate it. Keeping us safe over here, making sure no asteroids come in. Very good. Okay. What the hell just happened? So I have it. I just triggered it again. But where asteroids every once in a while will come in. But this big guy up here, he does not like them. And so he will punch them out of the sky for you. So then it doesn't, you know, come in and destroy everything. Okay, what else do we really need to work on? I think now, so I'm trying to get things ready for submitting. That's neat, thanks. Yeah, I love the big atmospheric stuff, you know, stuff that just adds to the world. So in our Trello, we have our first playable demo list. Grass Bros are in there now, but they're not harvestable yet. We have all of these things, but I want to get, I basically need to add a bunch so then I can submit to the game dev thingy. Because there's that little, the game dev TV fund that, let me see if I remember the name right. Pawn or something. Now I'm in streamer mode, so I can't even see it on Discord. Anyway, they mentioned it to me, said I should apply for it. And it's like a little mini fund for indie game developers. But I would need to submit probably, well, today or tomorrow, like a little game trailer. And so what I want to do is make sure that I have enough stuff in the game to like have a little trailer. Which now makes me think, okay, I need to actually start making the mountain part. Because this whole thing, well, let me press play here so we can see. I believe the mountain will be in that direction. You will move up the mountain in that direction. So we need to have the mountain there. Let's go duplicate that, bring it out here. Yeah, let's do 30. Because basically it's going to have different zones to the that you can reach. Let's see how this looks if I just pull this in. I always liked game dev, but I found it so tedious, so I never really did anything with it. Yeah, so much takes a really long time. Okay, there's the mountain, but we need it to be like really obvious that that's bigger than these. So I think what we got to do, well, let's just grab these, scale them down. Let's see how this looks. But yeah, everything does take a really long time. So now there's a lot more like sky visible. Okay. And it's like, oh, cool, cool. Then mountain that way. We need something pointing to the mountain though, like we're going to make these to fill this in, but they're still going to be smaller. Oh. Wait a second. So the water goes that way, but the mountain is up. Is up there. Okay. That's fine. It needs to be a fairly... Okay, water... Oh, water ends there. That's fine. Whoops. Something up here. This is what we need. Where's our huge tree? Okay, huge. This kind of points to it. What I do, it takes a lot of reading and it's tedious as well, but it just feels more rewarding to me, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's kind of just, I don't know. There's certain things. Game dev is nice for me because I have to do everything myself. I like working solo on it. Because then there's a bunch of different things to do. There's so many different types of things. But there's definitely parts that I enjoy way more than others, even if they are more tedious. Like, I actually really enjoy just writing very simple functions. Just really basic code is really fun for me. I enjoy making bigger, larger systems where you have to think and plan more too, but like there are just certain parts of programming in general that I like. And then there's some that are, even if they are tedious, like doing simple coding, basic state systems like I've been doing. Okay, let's see how this lines up when I do the asteroid. Oh, then you can see the big mountain and the big tree on top. That will be like maybe kind of a tree of life sort of thing. Yeah. So this tree of life sort of deal needs let's go Bruman, what's up? Can you show how you have set up the world environment and skylight? I'm having problems with my shadows being low quality and occlusion looks bad on low poly meshes. Any pointers? I can show you what I have. I don't know how much it'll help with the occlusion stuff because I'm not really sure on that. I haven't really optimized this very much, but I'm using just a plugin for my sky, which is Sky 3D in Godot. So if you're doing Godot, Sky 3D I highly recommend. Because you can so this is 19.4 is the current time. You can do a full day-night cycle with it. Which right now I have everything set up for nighttime, so it'll probably look terrible. Yeah, during the day it looks rough because I have the exposure turned up and stuff. But you can do things like fog and stuff like that. Let's go back to 19.4. But it has let's see here. Environment, the world environment. You can adjust it like any other world environment. So you can do your glow, your fog, volumetric fog, your ambient lighting and stuff. But the plugin based on the time of day will do its kind of its own changes to these over time. Do I have a day scene? No, because this whole game will take place at night. I have done where it's day-night cycles. But the thing is, this plugin is so good that it kind of is hard to work with because it's doing day-night cycles. So then it's you change the fog and it looks really good at night, but then you have day-night and suddenly during the day the fog is too much or whatever, and then I would have to kind of programmatically go through and change those things, which I don't really want to have to think about. Don't use SDGFI. I was using it at one point. I'm trying to remember if this is for user built. I think I disabled this right now just for some performance stuff. Meshes should have sufficiently thick walls to avoid light leaks. I have had issues with that too. I just haven't really thought about it too much. I've tried to go really simple because I don't know. I'm not super good with environment stuff. I'm relying very heavily on this Sky 3D plugin. So this might look really good, but that's just because I've played around a little bit with the settings on this plugin, and I'm not changing the time of day at all. So if it looks good, it's mostly because of the plugin. But I don't know. You could try this, but can you enable and show? Yes. But how do I do that without... I guess I can hide these regions. Apparently not. Oh, that's nav geometry. Okay. Why are all of these... Okay, it still shows up like that. Okay, if I go to here and then go to Sky 3D. Oh. Okay, that does look a lot better already because then the emission actually works. Let's see. Followed. Oh, okay. Thank you, Avail. Followed, but I'm asleep. Hope you progress on your game. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And also, let me just. It doesn't show up, but hopefully my notifications aren't broken. But, okay, this is different. I may have to adjust some stuff. Whoa. Oh, all of my stuff is hidden because I... What did I hide? Oh, weird. This is all getting added to navigation region instead of nav geometry. Wait, let me do this. Save game. Load game. And let's do that. Oh, okay. It's just that those are the old... I see. Those are parented in the save file to the navigation region because I was doing it like that, but now I don't have to, so. Oh, I'm kind of annoyed by that tween being disabled. Okay, it does, I do like the look with the SD GFI. I think I could then maybe adjust my lighting in general. Because like with the glowing emissive materials, it actually works, which is really nice. Messy shadows on walls and stuff. Let's see. My reflections are still weird. Do these even cast shadows? I don't think they do. No, they don't. Oh, no, that's Z fighting there. That's not shadow issues. Seems fine. And I am doing, well, let's see what happens. Can I turn this off? Will it? Let me play it again. How do my shadows look? Basically the same. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's just good to have for me. Whoops, cancel. Use occlusion. Ah. May, however, introduce dark blotches in certain spots, which may be undesirable in mostly outdoor scenes. So, when you were saying with occlusion, it's not good, then I would just, yeah, I guess disable occlusion. Yeah. But I got to try to make some progress here, so I can't spend too much time, unfortunately. What I need to do is start building... oh, what do I got here? Rebake navs, already baking. Okay. Waiting for bake. Okay. This is... I'll need to worry about that at some point, but right now I don't need to. What we need is to make this kind of demo thing where we have, or we need to start creating more 3D models. Because we have, we got to submit this later tonight. Try the occlusion. I'll try it real quick. Does that reduce the... I don't know. There's a little bit of bleed there. What happens if I throw a light there? Okay, it does bleed through. What are you doing over here, brother? You stuck? Why do we have guys getting stuck? That will be something I have to mess with. I wish my scene would look as good as you. Get the Sky 3D for sure, if you're not already using it. I don't really need to use occlusion, I think. I'll just hold off on that. Don't see the problems I'm having. Thanks for testing for me. Yeah, no problem, brother. Yeah, try out, if you're not already using Sky 3D, try it out. It is pretty nice. You can even just throw your own sky in there. I really have tried to not mess with the plugin as much as possible because it already is nice, but it's easy to kind of mess it up and go a little bit like change way too many things at once, and then it's but okay. We need, goodness, so many of these. We need to make some more placeables. So what we're going to do is we're going to create first a fireplace one. Oops. Oh my goodness. Keep forgetting. Okay. We're going to do this. Let's go here. Weird. Whoops. Let's do extrude manifold? No. There we go. We're gonna grab all of these. Okay. That's something. So this is 1 person height. That would go up to the ceiling. Okay, so let's do a back like this. Go here. Bring that up. How do you bevel again? Bevel corner blender hotkey. Control B. Nice. Fireplace. Placeables. Home placeables. Okay. Now what we can do is we can also do all right, we can grab the whole thing. Oh, this is weird. Let's extrude it out, and then we have this. Delete faces. Okay. Solid. Nice. Okay, we can do the same thing here. Delete vertices on that, and then wireframe, delete faces, and then here we fill that. Fill that. Go to solid. Okay, let's make sure that our face orientation is good. Oh, and then this. All right, that's fine. We can go here, add a material, main stone. Whoops. Add a new one of these. We're going to call this metal bar, or we'll just call it bars because it's not necessarily metal. Okay, this one here. Okay, we don't actually need it to look like what it's going to look like because this is all going to be overridden in Godot. So let's rock back over to Godot. Okay. Now, placeables. We have crafting stations. Let's create a new one. Home. What did we call this? Assets, 3D, building parts, creatures, placeables. Placeables, crafting station, home placeables. We'll just say home placeables in here. Folder, home, placeables. Create a new scene. This is going to be a... Yeah. Okay. So, fireplace. We'll say just fireplace. This 3D scene for now. We can add a I should probably create a new folder here for fireplace. I don't need it yet. We'll just do this. Okay. Fireplace create is going to extend placeable. And it is going to be a class name fireplace. Then we can go here, fireplace, blend, open this up. We can click on this, saved file path. We're going to do assets, 3D, placeables, home placeables, fireplace, save. What? Okay, I think that worked. Nice. Use external. We can maybe just do... Now, we'll create our own for this. Okay, let's instantiate this. Editable children. Okay. Boom, now we have transform, visibility. Oh, we need to go here. Surface material override. Make these unique. We'll go something like that. could do save as, not in creatures. This will be new folder. We'll do like stone and metal materials. We could do something like that. This will be metal bars. Save. Then this one here, we can go in here, albedo. Maybe we give it kind of a brick look or something. If I make this, what is it? In 3D space, okay. As a normal map, okay. Normalize bump strength. Seamless. Why is it doing it like that? That's so weird. It's like all over the place here. I just wanted to have a little bit of texture, but I think with the maybe we just don't do anything for that. Yeah, we could just do this for now. We'll figure it out later. Color-wise, we need a different color. Yeah, that'll work for now. We will be changing all of this later, of course. Okay, we already saved as. Save as on this one. We can do fireplace main. Okay, now we can get rid of these. We can go to our fireplace.blend. We can say, hey, this is going to use an external. Materials, stone, fireplace main, open. And bars, materials, open, re-import. Okay, nice. Interactable. Let's add an interactable to this thing. Okay, so I can set that interactable. Okay. Inventory, don't need one. Ambient audio, don't need one. Collision shape, don't really need one. I don't think. Well, how does it work with like box? If we open a box. Placeable collision. We have a placeable collision. So let's throw a placeable collision on this. Oops. Maybe we... Oh, it doesn't have anything. Okay. Collision shape. Box, placeable collision. Okay. And that is, okay. Placeable obstacle collision. Okay. We also need that, which is annoying. Placeable obstacle collision. How big is that? Same size. Okay. Okay. We can just make this 2, 2, 2. Okay. Okay, interact SFX, placement SFX, ambient audio we can do. This will be a toggle. Placeable, equipable name, we're gonna go fireplace. Okay, we're gonna need an item, anim and audio. Okay, nothing there. If I go to my items, home placeables, I'm going to copy this. Throw it in home placeables, okay. Oh, come on. Just work. We just need a lot of stuff done so I can put together a little trailer here. So it's a lot of like these things. Okay. Equipable fireplace. Why do I not have a... Okay. Assets, 3D. Fireplace.blend. Save to file, path. Invalid extension or empty file name. Save mesh paths. Save to file. Fireplace mesh? Was it that? How are we doing the other ones? .res. Okay. We're going to try this again. 3D. Placeables, home placeables. There we go. Goodness sakes. So I just have to do .res. Are you Devin, son? Yes, indeed. We're trying. Okay. Fireplace resource. Now can grab this. Whoops. Boom. Nice. Mesh scale 1. Sure. Collision shape empty. We'll do that. Blah, blah, blah. This can be wood 1. Yeah, sure. Scene path. We need... Oh. We're going to rename this. And rename this. Because I don't like that that's different. Rename. Copy path. Go back to our fireplace item. Okay. We're going to go to our full menu, go to our crafting menu. Basic. We're going to add an element, which is the quick load fireplace. Okay. And let's see what breaks. How's it going, dude? It's going good. I'm kind of scrambling right now to build out more of this game. Okay, we have fireplace there. Hey, it shows up. It is gigantic. Let's see what happens if I... Oops. Throw down some walls, and a ceiling. Okay, I can place it down. Now, when I go up and press E on it, there's handle action in base nil. Current focused interactable. Interactable needs a parent. I mean, this should be equals... Can I just do this? I could do... If parent equals null... I could also do assert parent does not equal null. Set a parent for this interactable. I think that's it. Now, this thing is definitely too big. This fireplace. Oh. .parent.item.name. Oh, I never put the item in here. Quick load fireplace.trs. Now, on ready, let's go to placeables. Let's do assert item does not equal null. No item assigned. Now, item comes from equipable, but we can still do this for other things. We can also do assert interactable does not equal null. No interactable assigned. Okay. Those should all get stripped out in the actual production. Okay, nothing happens there. Pick it up again. Nice. Now, let's look up fire pit. Fire pit and fireplace. So, fire pit. Oops, we can just do a node 3D here and then name it fire. That's fine. Heat, let's see, time, 0.5. Smoke, time, 0.5. Sparks, time, 0.3. So they come up a little bit, but we can also just bring the whole thing down a little bit. And on the fireplace, we can grab all of this. No, we can we will do it like this. And we can do this where we have base light energy still. Ambient audio. What do we have here for ambient audio? We have an actual one. Okay, I can just copy this, paste. Add to hand effects. Toggle equals false. Save. Because this is a toggled one, so. Okay, let's try it. Shayley, how have you been doing? Sorry, I'm very distracted right now, so. Broke. Noise.noise. Get noise 1D. What is. Fire, flicker, noise. Man, there's there's so much setup every time you add an item. I still haven't even done the now I can't even remember what I was going to say. Okay, there we go. Placeable collision. Let's make this 2.1 and 2.1. That way it doesn't clip into the back, hopefully. I may not be able to get all the stuff I wanted added for this little demo, because this is a lot to try to add. Dang, I like that. Okay, fireplace is in there. Basic form. I could do a little, let's go to Audacity. We're just going to do a little sound. Maybe more like that. Let's try this. Export as MP3. Fireplace. Toggle. Oh, it doesn't have. So if I go to box, I know box has. Interact, SFX, box. Where is it? Is it in the interactable? This is box. Okay, handle action. Then, on the player, how do you stream MP3? Okay, it needs to be an MP3 then. Or we could just do this. But what does the player have for audio options? We have build SFX, inventory SFX. Let's do audio stream player. This one is going to be interact SFX. Access has a unique name. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. That obviously is a kind of a bad sound effect, but whatever. That's fine. Well, I mean, it's kind of terrible, but let's do a different one. No, still bad. We will fix that over time. Thousand draw calls. Goodness sakes. I think it's mostly let's see if I oh yeah, it's basically all the fireplaces because they just need to be actually changed from spheres to cards. That's fine. We will fix that eventually. Okay. Well, I guess let's go in here and let's save game. And it might be a little big. Oh, actually, this can be 0.2. It just needs to be... Can't quite do it like that because it needs to reach up to the ceiling. So what we need to do... These can all stay the same. This can go back up to 1. But then in here, we need to select everything. Oof. Turn clipping on. Then we go here. Go to wireframe. We can just bring all this down. Bringing that like that. There we go. Looking better already. We can also do... Actually, we can do this. We need to make sure... On this heat, okay, these are already unique, it looks like. Okay. These are going up really fast. Can I? These are already all unique as far as I can tell. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. We can do this. Nice. That's pretty good. One thing I want to test my alerts real quick.
I don't know. I just got here.
Okay, that worked. Just making sure my alerts are still up and running. Okay, I like the fireplace so far. I think that's good. Fireplace is done. Okay, what's another thing? Bookshelf would be good. Okay. Let's see, that is 5 and then 3. So that is 8 in between. This is also 8 in between. Okay, I think that works. Hey, RJL Jones, what is up, brother? Thank you for the raid, man. Home placeables. Let me just call this bookshelf. How was your stream, bro? Good to see you, man. And thank you for the raid. We're doing some quick little changes here. Trying to add a little more visuals. We've added the little fireplace here just now, and now we're working on a bookshelf, which will just purely be visual. For anyone who hasn't seen the game, we just added Grass Pros again, although this is an issue. I think maybe I can get them to move if I do that. Yeah. They're still buggy on their movement. Some things get a little bit wonky. But we have them in the game, as well as the rats. We still have rats, which is good. Mavi, what's up? How's it going? Actually allowed to text. The lights look great. Nice. Not Shadowman. Remember these grass things? Yeah. I've pulled them into every game so far because why not? I love them. I'm gonna make them harvestable. So how you kind of get like hemp, kind of like in Rust, you're gonna when they burrow, you're gonna be able to gather like stuff to make ropes. And we just added the fireplace. Also, I'll show you something that I think you'll love. But here, first, let me just... we need an icon for it, but we have this little fireplace. We need to adjust the fire in it, I think. Oh, and there's also some light bleed from that for some reason. Interesting. That sound effect is kind of meh. But yeah, we added those guys. We added little fire... Oh, I forgot that I can do that. I love it. Blip. You can toggle them on and off with this thing. Water outline shadow thing. Yeah, there's some weirdness with the reflections. I'm going to have to change my water shader anyway because there's just weirdness with it. Because like it looks fine for those guys actually. But like when the rats run underground or underwater, which I really should just make it so they don't go in the water, but you get this weird thing where there's like a reflection of them under the outline. But we'll rework it. But I think something that you will enjoy is this right here. But yeah, we got asteroids that show up. And this gigantic rock golem that punches them. Looks okay. Looks like refractions. Yeah. Yeah, I love this. I have it on just a trigger so I can just pop it whenever I want. It's just one animation, but I'm going to make it so it like can happen from other angles and stuff too. But I love how it like lights everything up. I just have a huge Omni light on it. And then that light also kind of drifts downward and then fades. Which my mountains are maybe a little misaligned. But also I'm trying to work on showing where you are going, because you start out on the lowest level down here, but you will be making your way up to that gigantic tree on top of that mountain. Problem is with this distance, it's a little bit hard to see like the scale. It kind of just blends in with the other mountains. So we will see. I might make it so the asteroids are coming for that huge tree, because that's kind of a tree of life sort of thing. Something like that. Looks so good. Thanks, man. Yeah, we've been working very hard on the visuals recently. There's still a ton of work to do on the systems, because right now there's basically nothing when it comes to obviously this is all unfinished, but there's nothing when it comes to real gameplay besides just building stuff. So you can build, and that's it. I need a better sound effect for that. But we're really just trying to nail the visuals and just give it a sense of gigantic scale and just, I don't know, make it seem like you're in a really crazy world. I do love that. He's just throwing a heavy overhand right and then just goes back and chills. But that mountain up there is where you're headed. And you kind of are going to be unlocking zones as you progress up the mountain. So I think what I need to do, because really I'm just trying to visualize it right now. None of this needs to be done. But this mountain here should have some visuals on it that are like... I wonder, crystal... There's a... Okay, that's light crystal scene. Screw it. Let's throw one over there. And make it huge. Just to kind of draw attention to this place. Actually, maybe it should be up here. Yeah, let's do that. Part of the tree. Because I just want it to be very obvious that there's something crazy going on up here. And this is all just for kind of the visuals of the demo, but... Microsoft Teams, what are you doing? Never used you in my life. Okay, let's see how this looks if we just... What was that? I don't know what that was, but this one can be 45. Okay, let's see what happens. Does the game play at night only? Yes, because like the main theme of the game is that you are kind of lighting up the forest. Ah, these are placeables. let's do this. Scenes. Tree crystals. (3D) scene, tree crystals, or tree crystal. But yeah, it'll be all at night. If I now go here, do we have... BioRock. Okay, we'll just do this. Automatically set this to be, whoops. Transform, let's do 45. Or let's do at least 25. All right, and then on this, we just have to kind of replace all of these. Or can I just change? Okay, I can't. But we can do this. This is making them all huge, but I'm just doing this so then we can easily set all of these to scale 1. And now all of those are good. Okay, then we can grab all of these. Just pull them out. Delete. Yeah, the problem was I was putting the placeables there, which those have a save on them. Which means that they got overwritten the moment I loaded my save. But Delulu Vision, what's up? How you doing? How did you become a game developer? Was it from a hobby? Yeah, I mean, it still is technically a hobby. Because I still need to... Ooh, okay. I don't mind this. That gives it something. There's more that can be added. But, yeah, it still is a hobby. I'm trying to make it into a, you know, real gig, of course, as we all do. We all want that. Now, on this one, I'm going to do editable children cube. Does BioRock already use its own? Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do is we could do a surface material override. Just for these, just for now. Albedo. Oh, we need to do a make unique. Albedo. Go to this. Then so that's not an emission. So let's see what this is. What this looks like. Oh, okay. You still can't. Interesting. Okay. So we could just do a emission. Well, I don't know how this is going to look at all. Oh, wow. That's really glowy. Okay. This is so nice having this. Yeah, there we go. That looks crazy. Then we can add let's add child node 3D is going to be gigant, or let's just do tree of life. Let's grab all of these, throw it in there. Let's grab this. Save branch as a scene. Tree of life. Sure. Save. Save. Okay. Now, tree of life is going to have okay, did that align right? Close enough. Omnilight. Okay, this is clearly lighting up things a bit much. Creating some fog lighting. Whoa. That might still be a bit too intense. But ooh, that is adding some some atmosphere for sure. We could take it down a notch. Draw calls, we have a ton of them on screen. That's mostly because of the fire, I think. Because every time if I take one of these out. Now we're at 932. If I go over here, it probably jumps up. No? But if I turn it off, 760. Yeah, it's purely just from my particle effects. So we'll need to work on that. Whoa, that lights things up though. We're gonna do 2. How's the stream been? Good. We're figuring things out. Okay, we did even more light, and that really lights that up. Interesting, but it does it in like a weird way. Why is it? Where's the Omni light? Right there. New Jank. What's up, brother? Let's see here. Maybe there's a way. Maybe we change this into a change type. Let's do directional light. And I can't tell where it's pointed now. No, that can't be a directional light. Let's do 200. We'll just put it right there. How was it? Going good? Not much here. Hope you're doing well. Doing great. We are, okay. That looks pretty good. I think it's not too intense. But there's still some light coming from it. Maybe I could just do a light from like a couple of these. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make sure that none of these... off. Okay, none of these will cast shadows. And then what we'll do, go to transform. Here, New Jank, I gotta show you something here real quick. Okay, we're gonna do one there. And let's do about 50 on each of these. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, they should be... I don't know if they're really lighting... They're all pretty subtle, and there's a lot of attenuation on them, so... But we'll figure it out. But, I don't know if you've seen this yet, New Jank. This right here. With the, with the big guy. Big guy's in big guy. Oh, Lunchbox says flying to Florida today. Probably just listened to the VOD. Dang, okay. Have fun in Florida, man. Saw a little bit of it last stream, but also been seeing your YouTube shorts. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Give some atmosphere. So if I load up. So we have those kind of crystals on the tree. We also have grass bros added now, which is good, of course. You always need your grass bros. I'm going to make it so you can harvest them. Harvest the grass off of their heads when they're burrowed. We have the tree of life up there. Let's bring that back to that and see how it looks with less. Okay, now there's a lot of light from this. Man, I miss those little guys. I know, they're so great. They're just great. Okay, so now this is like way too much light because each one of these is giving it off, but let's try 1.5. That's pretty good. It's still lighting that up. Let's do 1.3. There we go. Let's exit. Start it when it's full empty forest. Okay. Because now you have the moonlight, but you also have the tree light. Tree from the mountain. Still getting about 1,000 draw calls whenever... Oh, that's just when you look at the water, I think. Although that doesn't really make sense. But it is. Okay, he is clipping through those mountains. But this is getting pretty vibey. I'm liking it. Tree light prevents darkness. Yes. Okay, we're gonna put this one down to like 8. This one down to like 10. This one down to like 9. Whoops. Save. Tree crystal, we can bump this. Maybe we just do 1.5. Something like that. I think that's pretty good right there. And if we can make this Tree of Life, let's do editable children on this one. We have to do editable children on that too. Yeah. Geometry. Let's say off on that one. That shouldn't affect all of our other trees, right? Okay. Just to make sure that all the light is going. Okay. Yeah. That makes it still fairly light here, which means we could probably get a little bit of the... On Sky 3D, I think we have some exposure. If we go back to just 1, so that was on 1.5. But now we have that light as well as the moonlight. And okay. do need to figure out whatever's going on here. Let's do a fireplace, Omni light. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. I'd nap there, yeah. Nice and cozy. We got some rats running around, classic. I'm gonna fly myself up here. I really want like zip line and stuff added, but that's just gonna take a while. Let's do a quick save game. Let's see how this looks from up here. Lights everything up, then the light starts coming down. That's pretty good. Oh, that's nice. You can see where the rock golem is. Because he'll walk into a tree and it'll move the tree. I forgot that I had that. But, let me see here. Yeah, it does seem like I have to bounce. Man, I like this though. I still have to do a lot more work, but I probably can't do it on stream. Why are these guys always getting stuck here? Oh. Did I just need to bake it? Again? I guess so. Yeah, it seems like I did. Okay. But I do need to bounce out, unfortunately. Because I just want to keep rolling, but let me see who is live.
Player HB here.
Okay, this guy's making a game. I don't think I've raided him before. 8 bits a byte. So let's go ahead and raid him. Once again, RJL, thank you for the raid, brother. And good to see you, New Jank. Good to see you, RJL, of course. Mavi and Delulu Vision, thank you for being here as well. Shaylay, Avail in the Twitch chat, and then, of course, in the YouTube chat. Brewman and Lunchbox, appreciate you guys. I'm pretty happy with this progress. I'm really hoping to have a Steam page and all that, and a playable demo up in about a month. That's what our goal is. But yeah, thank you once again, RGL. Appreciate the raid, brother. But yeah, we will see you all later. I'll send you over now. Bye. And for those of